Good day, everyone. My name is Marvin. So today I'm going to present the project that I was working on. So this project, I was exploring how to build a pipeline by extracting a hospital admission data. So here is my pipeline that I've built, which extracts the data from an API. So the API, so there's a data that I created. So I'm collecting the API from this website for a patient record, which I explore 1,000 patient admission. So this is the data that I collected. You can see this is the data set. I can also show you the Excel file or CSV file that I was working on. This is the CSV that I was working on. So I created these data sets. So this data explore 1,000 patient ID or patient admission. So we have what? We have a first name, surname, date of birth, gender, record, type, archived, deleted, hospital name, hospital location, department, the doctor ID, doctor name, visit, reason, insurance provider, record date, diagnosis, record data, medications, age, active record, admission date, discharge date, state duration, years, archive flag, and deleted flag. So let me present the analysis of this data set. So this is a hospital network performance review. While I'm exploring data inside from 1,000 patient admission, presented by Marvin Makubele. So what I have discovered in this data, I have discovered a balanced operation. Patient load are well distributed across our network, with a strong geographic reach, serving a diverse community across multiple locations. A specialized care department effectively meeting patient needs. Experienced team, skilled doctor providing quality care. Bottom line, our hospital network is healthy, distributed, and effectively serving our communities. So first one, I'm going to interpret our top 15 hospital by admission. So if you can see here, we have a Netcare Christian Bennett Memorial Hospital leading by 42 patients admission, followed by a Life Again Marian Hospital, which has 40%, followed by a Life Westernville Hospital by 36 patients admission. So now let's check the pie chart, which is going to show everything clearly. So here we have admission shared by the top hospital, which I take the sample of 15 hospitals. So we can see that the Netcare Christian Bennett Memorial Hospital is leading by 9.7% up until the last one, which is a Netcare Charles River Hospital, which lead by 5.1% admission. So here we have a top 10 hospital by location admission. So we can see that the top hospital has 19, followed by Kimberley, which has 17, Mpangeni, which has 14, up until Queenstown Central, which has 11 admission. So here we have admission by department. I'm exploring the 10 department. So this is going to guide us which department handle most patient. So we can see the department breakdown by a general surgery department, which lead by 12.3%, a plastic surgery department, which lead by 11.7%, kitchen and nutrition services, which lead by 11%, laundry and housekeeping, which lead by 10.4%, up until NICU, which lead by 8.6%. So here we have a Dr. VS department heat map. So how does this graph tell us? The Dr. VS department heat map highlight how patient care are distributed across the top department and doctors. Most doctor department interaction occur only once, showing that the doctors are highly specialized and typically work within a single department. While having two departments, The dental department and the pathology laboratory stand out with high activities, each showing repeated cases handled by the same doctor. This indicates a focused workload and specialization in those areas. The remaining departments show minimal activity, suggesting either lower patient volume or more distributed across assignment. So overall, the heat map helps us understand doctor specialization pattern. So this identify department with concentrated workload and evaluate how patient visits are spread across the hospital. So here we're going to interpret the gender breakdown. So this is going to help us understand our patient demographic. So we can see age distribution. So we have 51.7% male, which is slightly higher. And we have 48.3% of female. So this tells us equal access, also balanced service and inclusive care. So a healthy care available for all genders, no gender-based service gap, meeting needs for the entire community. So now let's go to the correlation heat map. So we can see our data for correlation heat map, patient ID and stay duration in year, patient ID and age, patient ID and doctor ID, up until age. So how healthy factor connects? Age and stay duration are moderate correlation with 0.06, and patient ID and doctor ID are minimal correlation. So the overall weak correlation between most factors. So what does this mean? It means the independent factor, patient need divided individually. Predictive limits. It's hard to predict one factor from another. So a complex care, each patient requires a personalized adaptation. So now let's go to age vs state duration regression. So this one is going to help us identify how age affects hospital stays. So the key relationship that older patients tend to stay longer, while younger patients typically have a shorter stay. So we're going to have 3 practical implications with a generic planning, discharge forecasting, and age-appropriate care. So for generic planning, older patients need extended care resources. Number 2, discharge forecasting, better predicting patient release date. Then age-appropriate care, tailor treatment to age group. So here we're going to interpret the top 15 doctors by patient count. So how does this going to help us? This is going to help us identify our medical team performing doctors. We can see that Dr. Lisedi and Dr. Sibusiso and Dr. Zizi are among the top caregivers, and all top doctors are handling 2 to 10 patients each. So this shows a team strength, distributed expertise skill spread across our medical team, collaborative capacity with multiple doctors sharing patient load, quality focus with management patient number for quality care. So now we're going to department popularity across location. So this graph shows that the department meet the community needs with the emergency coverage. So here we're going to interpret the stay duration distribution. So this is going to help us identify how long patients stay with us. The stay duration pattern are normally distributed, with mostly common stay around 0 to 10, and some extend stay up to 20 years plus. This one has a bell curve distribution with most patients in a shorter stay. Bed management. So this is going to help us make for a bed management, which will have a mix of short and long-term patient. So now we have an age distribution by department. So this is going to help us identify a age pattern across department. So we can see that the department with specific age trends. So for this one, we can see that the general surgery department serve a wide range from 20 years up until 80 years, while a plastic surgery is a middle age focus. So a key success story and strength. What is working well? A network balanced, patient load well distributed across 15 plus hospitals. Geographic reach, serving 15 plus location with diverse needs. Department specialization, each department serves specific patient needs. Demographic coverage, you can see that this is serving all age group and genders. Our competitive advantage, a scalable model, can help increase patient volume. A specialized expertise, department focused on specific care areas. Community presence, geographic coverage across multiple regions. So recommended action plan. So if we can have immediate action plan for the next 30 days, sharing best practice by learning from the top performing hospital, department optimization, review resource allocation in higher volume departments, doctor workload review, ensure balanced patient distribution among medical staff. For middle term, 3 to 6 month geographic expansion, explore opportunities in high demand locations, prepare for admission fluctuations, staff development across training for higher demand departments. So for a long term, which is 6 to 12 months, technology investment, predict analytics for patient volume. So conclusion and next step, the big picture, we're operating healthily, balanced hospital network that effectively serve diverse patient needs across multiple locations. Our foundation for success, well-distributed patient load, strategic geographic presence, specialized department expertise, experienced medical team. Moving forward, by building on those strengths and implementing our action plan, we can continue delivering exceptional patient care while positioning for a suitable growth. Next meeting, review progress on action plan item in 30 days. Thanks for watching for my analysis. The next phase, I'm going to explore machine learning and explore all the data and see where it's going to benefit all the hospitals.